I remind my audiences all the time that if the pace of change on the outside of your organization exceeds the pace of change on the inside of your organization, it's just a matter of time before you're going to probably be in a little bit of trouble. Change is happening faster than it's ever happened and in more forms and ways than it's ever happened. Now, there are three possible responses to change. You can ghost it, you can host it, or you can toast it. Ghosting it means you kind of do this. You don't return changes, phone calls. You just ignore it. You close your eyes. You go, yeah, I can't hear you. And you just ignore it. And pretty soon you go the way of maybe Blockbuster. Hosting it means that you accept that change is happening around you. You invite it into your organization and you adapt to the change that is happening to keep up with whatever it is you need to keep up with. And the reality is that's probably where most organizations are at. And then the third response, toasting change, that's the ideal place you want to be. Although it maybe doesn't happen as often as hosting it, toasting it is about leading the change. You are actually celebrating the change by being the first to do something new, to do something innovative, to try something different that will shake things up. So you can ghost it, you can host it, or you can toast it. Coming up after this, though, I want to talk about a few things that might be preventing you from seeing the need, seeing the urgency to change to begin with. Because if you don't see the urgency to change, if you are happy with the status quo and think that's a great place to hang out, then you are going to end up in that ghosting reaction where you maybe will end up like the next Blockbuster.
Let's energize your workplace. Mike's here for some serious fun.
So what is it that is possibly causing organizations or leaders, and really it is the leaders, to stick their heads in the sand when it comes to change and ignore it? What is making them behave like the proverbial ostrich and ignore what's going on around them? And so they end up in that ghosting reaction to change. Well, in my book, Small Moments, Big Outcomes, I reference another book that I want to give a shout out to. It's a great book. I highly recommend it. Reinvention, Accelerating Results in the Age of Disruption. And they talk in this book about 6 self-imposed blindfolds that can cause leaders and organizations to ignore the necessity to change. So I want to share these with you because I think this is really valuable stuff, and we all fall prey to this at one time or another. The first one is arrogance, believing that you know best and that everyone else is a doofus. Now, this is my term, not the other book's term. This is my term, but you know what I mean. If you're arrogant, this is a surefire recipe for disaster. If you think you are doing everything right and you don't need to listen to anyone else. Number 2 blindfold, negative feedback not being acknowledged. So you're not listening to what people are maybe saying. People are talking, your customers, maybe it is, your clients, your partners, your reps, your employees, and you're not acknowledging the legitimate concerns or negative feedback that you're hearing. Number 3, dismissing competitors' success. Also known as I write in my book, yeah, right, as if Uber, Netflix, Amazon could ever have a serious impact on our business syndrome. The 4th blindfold, hey, we know what's best for our customers, so we don't even have to ask them what they want. Number 5, believing that problems don't exist. Just believing you don't have any problems. This is known as, putting on rose-colored, ostrich-plumed sunglasses, I believe. And number 6, just avoiding the unavoidable. What elephant? I don't see the elephant. I don't see any elephants in the room. Hoping the unavoidable just magically goes away isn't a strategy for dealing with change, and really, it's not a strategy for anything. So 6 blindfolds that might be preventing you or preventing your organization from seeing the necessity to change as quickly, maybe as largely as you need to. So which of those can you relate to in your organization? Or are there other blindfolds that I didn't mention that perhaps you are wearing on your leadership team in your organization? Please leave a comment, leave a question below. And if you haven't subscribed yet to my YouTube channel, please hit the subscribe button. Join our community as we talk about rocking, collaborative, inspiring workplaces that rock, which I believe I already said, but I'm saying it again for emphasis. Inspiring workplaces that rock, rocking work, you know what I mean. Just hit the subscribe button. Thank you.